So join me as I walk from the shore toward the end of Vetch's Pier, right here in Durban. It's not very often that the tide drops this low, leaving the pier almost completely exposed. So when I saw it, I knew I couldn't miss this opportunity to finally walk towards the end. Now this was around 8:30 in the morning with the low tide expected at 10 a.m. As I made my way back, the tide had dropped even further, revealing more of the reef and the structure beneath. So keep an eye out for that later in the video. Now here's a few facts that you might not know about Vetch's Pier. Vetch's, or Visuelz as most locals call it, was named after Captain James Vetch, a royal engineer back in the 1860s. He was one of the first to propose building a proper harbour breakwater for Durban. The idea was to protect the bay and allow larger ships to enter safely, but the project was never fully completed, and what remains today is the foundation of that early engineering attempt. Over the years, the unfinished pier transformed naturally into a man-made reef, built from stone, granite and rubble that's now covered with coral and marine growth. It's home to countless species, from small fish, eels and octopus to vibrant corals and urchins that thrive in the shallow water. The pier stretches roughly 500 meters out from Ushaka Beach, with depths ranging between 1 and 6 meters, depending on the tide. It's become a favorite playground for snorkelers, divers and local beachgoers, all drawn to its hidden world just beneath the surface. So this was halfway. As you can see, the water is already a bit lower as the tide drops. You can see the end in the distance, so let's keep going. Visuelz holds a special place in Durban's story. It marked one of the city's earliest attempts at harbour construction, a stepping stone toward the modern Durban harbour we know today, which is one of the busiest on the African coast. For decades, it's been a training ground for lifesavers, a launch site for small boats, and a gathering point for local clubs. Sadly though, much of the reef has been threatened by sand pumping and coastal expansion over the years. Parts of it have been slowly buried, reducing the diversity of marine life that once flourished here. Still, walking this stretch feels like walking a timeline, a mix of history, ocean ecology, and pure Durban pride. So come along for the walk and stay tuned till the end to catch the awesome view from out there. You'll understand why this place is more than just a reef. It's a living piece of Durban's soul.
It seems to be battling a bit. Is just above my knee. little bit more. Walk on this side. Walk this side. Okay guys, so we're almost at the end of Visuelz now. Almost definitely there. Keep going.
And as you can see, we're almost at the end. This place had lots of mussel beds, which felt really soft and bouncy as you walked on them.
These mussel beds are crazy.
Here's the drop off. It looked fairly deep. I actually saw quite a few fish swim along the reef. Couldn't quite tell what it was. I'd guess grabbed her.
Okay guys, so that's the end of Vetch's Pier. It's time for us to walk back. Let's go. Yeah, they soft. So the low tide's at 10 and now it's 9:15. So it's definitely going to get more shallow.
As you can see, on the way back the reef was much more exposed. This made it a whole lot easier to walk and explore what's in the rocks.
Vetch's Pier from the shore. So as you can see, it's pretty exposed. It's not very often we see it this exposed. So it was quite cool walking the entire pier.